Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TXTM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I've been doing this analysis on a pretty routine basis. Did it yesterday, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. And want to get things updated here today. And just simply put, the bears are back in control of the chart. Now, before you start throwing stones at me, let me explain myself and just kind of what the chart is telling us here. And I would assume I'm going to be stating the obvious on quite a few things here. But before I get into any of that, I want to just quickly do a little house cleaning, get rid of that line there. And also get rid of this line just because we now have other lines that we can keep an eye on. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So we'll try to keep this as clean as possible. So the key thing that's happened now is in regards to this pink line. And for those of you that have watched my past videos, this should be nothing new. You've heard me say time and time again that, as long as the price is above that pink line, then you got to give the advantage to the bulls because the price is still above the long-term trend indicator. But that's no longer the case. The price broke below it and then ultimately closed down here below it. Now, the good news is it's not like the price has to travel a great distance to get back up above that level. So, much better closing, where it did there compared to all the way down here where the price would have to go all the way up here just to do battle. At this point, they only have to travel that distance and they can try to get back up above it, which would then start to change the quote-unquote story of the price. But as it stands right now, the story is that the price is now below all the trend indicators. It's been below the 50 for a while, and now it's below the pink line. So that's why I say, the bears are in control, and that could change. But in order for that to change and for that, the tide to turn, it's all about that pink line. So in other words, the key level of resistance right now, that short-term level of resistance, going to be that pink line there. If the price can push through there, then the next level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be the purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. Now, what about next potential areas of support if this downward move continues? So for that, got to scrunch up the chart here. So next areas of support has actually already been tested, and that's from this previous resistance point back here at 0014. So that's where the price essentially got a little bounce from here, which makes sense. Just going back to a foundational rule in charting, when levels of resistance are broken and close above. So obviously there it was a resistance. You want to see them act as support, and that's exactly what's going on right now. This is acting as support. So 0015, definitely that key level of support. In the event that cannot hold, the next potential area of support where the price could be headed down to in a realistic manner is down there at 001. So 0015, 001, next couple areas of support. We'll see what happens. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.